Not every destination is meant to be explored. Some places don't welcome visitors. They wait for them. Hidden beyond the postcards and travel guides are locations shaped by silence, by history, by things people don't fully understand. Places where beauty hides danger, where the landscape can turn without warning, and where leaving isn't always guaranteed. Most people travel to escape, but here, you might be stepping into something you can't escape from. This is Midnight Routes, and tonight, we're taking you somewhere you were never meant to find.
There are places on this planet that were never meant to be seen again. Cities evacuated in a single afternoon, villages frozen mid-meal, islands sealed off by governments and left to rot for 50 years. Most travel guides won't take you there. This one will. I spent months researching 10 of the most haunting, eerie, and overlooked destinations on the planet. Places with real history, real weight, the kind of places that stay with you long after you've left. Today I'm releasing a guide to all 10, and this video is your preview of what's inside. If you found this on Midnight Hour Files, welcome. You already know I don't do surface level. This is the same approach, applied to places instead of cases. If you found this on Midnight Routes, this is what we do. Let's go. We start in Ukraine, Pripyat, 1986. 50,000 people were given 2 hours to pack a single bag and told they'd be back in 3 days. They never came back. The Ferris wheel is still there. The children's gas masks are still on the kindergarten floors. Nature has been slowly eating the apartment blocks for 40 years. You can visit. Licensed tours run from Kiev. Radiation levels in the tour zones are lower than a transatlantic flight. The guide tells you exactly how to book it and what to bring. From there, we move south to a medieval hilltop village in Italy called Craco. Abandoned after a landslide in 1963, used as a film location for 2 major Hollywood productions, and still standing exactly as it was left. Guided tours only. The atmosphere is worth every minute. Then Spain, Belchite, a village bombed to rubble during the Spanish Civil War in 1937, and then deliberately preserved by Franco as a monument. Roofless churches, bullet holes still in the walls, free to enter. Genuinely one of the most quietly devastating places I've ever researched. And then France, Oradour-sur-Glane. In June 1944, 4 days after D-Day, SS troops entered a small French village and killed 642 people, every man, woman, and child. Charles de Gaulle ordered the village preserved exactly as it was found. The rusted cars are still in the street. A child's shoe is still on the ground where it fell. This one is not easy. It's not supposed to be. The guide goes further than Europe, off the coast of Nagasaki, Japan. Hashima Island, once the most densely populated place on Earth, a coal mining island that housed over 5,000 people in 6 hectares. Mitsubishi abandoned it overnight in 1974. Residents left everything behind. The ferry still runs. The decay is extraordinary. In Pennsylvania, there's a town called Centralia, where a coal fire ignited underground in 1962 and has never been put out. The ground subsides. Steam vents from cracks in the road. The population went from over 1,000 people to fewer than 5. The fire has enough fuel to burn for another 250 years. It inspired Silent Hill. Make of that what you will. In Mexico City, on a small island in the Xochimilco canals, hundreds of rotting dolls hang from every tree, every fence, every available surface. A hermit put them there to appease the spirit of a girl who drowned nearby. The hermit was found drowned in the same spot in 2001. His family still maintains the island. You can visit by boat. Cyprus, a luxury beach resort called Varosha, where Elizabeth Taylor once vacationed, was sealed off by the Turkish military in 1974 and left completely untouched for nearly 50 years. Palm trees growing through ballrooms, hotel pools filled with sand, parts of it reopened in 2020. The guide tells you exactly how to get there and what you need to know before you go. In Turkey, near Fethi, there's a hillside covered in hundreds of stone houses and 2 Byzantine churches. A Greek village called Kayaköy, abandoned overnight in 1923 during one of history's largest forced population exchanges. No one ever moved in. It's been empty for over 100 years. Spring wildflowers grow through the roofless rooms. And then there's Poveglia, a small island in the Venice Lagoon, plague quarantine island, military outpost, psychiatric hospital, tens of thousands of bodies estimated to be buried in its soil. The Italian government has kept it closed for decades. You cannot go there. You can take a water taxi around it at sunset and look at the crumbling hospital through the window. That's it. That's all you get. It's enough. 10 destinations, 4 continents. Every entry includes the history, the visiting logistics, and one practical tip from someone who's done the research. The guide is out now. Link is in the bio. If this is the kind of travel that interests you, the kind where the history is the destination, Midnight Routes is the channel for you. New videos every week covering hidden, eerie, and lesser-known places most travelers never find. And if the darker side of these stories is what pulled you in, the human cost behind the ruins, the decisions that created these places, that's what Midnight Hour Files is built for. Both channels, one community, same curiosity. The link is below. Go get the guide.
Some places don't stay with you because they're beautiful. They stay with you because they don't feel right. And even after you leave, a part of you wonders what would have happened if you stayed just a little longer. There are still places out there no one talks about, for a reason. This was Midnight Routes. Follow for more hidden places, untold stories, and destinations you were never meant to find.